Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Week 1, as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Chargers going up against the Chiefs. With that, let's get out to Kansas City as we welcome in our brand new commentary team for 2016. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Have fun, gentlemen.
Larry, we certainly intend to, as we welcome the rest of you into venerable Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the San Diego Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And this one a matchup of two teams that had pretty opposite seasons a year ago. The Chargers at 4-12, the Chiefs pretty successful 11-5 campaign.
And San Diego had to deal all last year with the uncertainty about whether or not they would be back in their home city. It looks like they're going to be there for the long haul. Now they can just relax and play. And Kansas City, what a great turnaround for them. After a rough start last year, a tremendous finish, they want to take it to the next level this year.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by Alex Smith in his 4th season at the helm of the Chiefs after 7 in San Francisco.
And I like his game. I hear him described as a game manager all the time, and I can't wait till we take game manager and flip it towards a positive, because right now it seems to be a negative. But game manager is what you want out of your quarterback, making the right decisions, getting the ball to the right people, moving the team down the field, and he does that very well. The only real criticism of him, sometimes a little too cautious with the football. He takes care of it very well.
On second down, here's Smith. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And there's a completion to Travis Kelce. I think he's starting to come into his own as a tight end and as a player, and that makes his quarterback, Alex Smith, really happy.
A first down carry here for Charles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And we'll take a look quickly at the San Diego defense.
Melvin Ingram is beginning to come into his own as an outside linebacker. Strong, solid, with an excellent first step.
From the 50, it's Smith. Going underneath for Charles. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Now it's Smith. He's got time. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Okay.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And he's got his man. That's Macklin. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19.
The goal of the offense is to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
They go back to the ground now with Charles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
If Jamal Charles plays here in 2016, I think 5 was the operative number for him. 5 1,000-yard years before last season, but only 5 games played in 2015.
For the current Chiefs all-time leading rusher. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. A dump off for Charles. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
1st and goal, they'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jamal Charles taking it in. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Good to see Jamal Charles back in the end zone. Of course, he had that ACL tear in Week 5 last year.
I've loved his game since he was at the University of Texas. His ability to hit the home run with his speed, but underrated as a guy who runs between the tackles as well as catches the ball in the backfield. Combined 33 touchdowns the previous 2 seasons before the knee injury. He's back and in a big way.
You know it all. Who says you don't prep with numbers? Nobody.
Got to do a little prep. Got to do some prep.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by Phillip Rivers in his 13th NFL season, and now, Charles, his 11th as the Charger starter. Quite a run.
It's been a terrific run, and somewhere Charger greats of the past are just looking at Phillip Rivers and saying he's the exact guy that follow in the chain. You know, they've always had guys who could throw it really well, big-time receivers, put up big numbers on offense. Phillip Rivers was the exact right guy to be in San Diego.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Caught by Gates, left side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game.
They'll run with a second-year man. It's Melvin Gordon. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And Charles, here's the offensive lineup.
Melvin Gordon, the exciting young runner out of Wisconsin. Well over 2,000 yards his last year with the Badgers. This is a guy who can catch it and run it.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now the Chargers' first-year punter here in 2016, the rookie Drew Kaiser. The rookie 5th-rounder Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18. 12 yards on the return that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here comes the Charger defense now as they get set back out there. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly...
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And he'll get only to about the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Going underneath for Charles. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Smith on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jeremiah Tauchu, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They come out here in the eye. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Play fake for Charles. Now Smith finding time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Chargers coming hard, and they block it. Now this will be picked up inside the 12. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's into the end zone. Chargers touchdown.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So the very rare blocked punt, scooped, and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play. Hill on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now you're going to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides try.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. From the gun, here's Smith. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jeremiah Tauchu. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And remember, he had his first punt blocked. Returning, it's Benjamin. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
2nd down now after the pass completion.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hit 0, 5-yard penalty.
And I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Still 2nd down.
2nd down to the offense in 3rd and 6 yards. 1 receiver left, that's Allen. To throw is Rivers. Gates has it over the middle. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Hunter Henry out of the University of Arkansas was definitely the consensus top tight end in the 2016 draft. I thought he might sneak into the 1st round. He didn't. But I think that Philip Rivers is really happy to have him in San Diego. They're already starting to make that connection.
They run it here with Gordon. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. 7-all is the score. And we're back to Arrowhead after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A nice little completion there by Philip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Still on his feet. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7.
Partner, I was fortunate enough to see Melvin Gordon throughout his college career. What I liked the most about him, he always added something to his game. He went from being what I call a gimmick runner, a lot of jet sweeps and things of that nature, to being a full-time, 3-down back who can make big plays at any time.
Big plays indeed from Kenosha, Wisconsin. High school teammate of Trey Wayne.
Not bad. Pretty good right there.
Yeah,
Two of those guys end up in the NFL. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. To throw, Rivers. His pass caught at the 4. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Josh Lambo now for the Charger field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lambo will put this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10 to 7. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in Week 1 to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They're run from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, Smith over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Second down and 4. Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Benjamin. Oh, he shifts past him. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now San Diego getting set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A first carry from the back. Danny Woodhead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Woodhead. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackle made that time by Jay Howard. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Rivers. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
The Chiefs bring pressure and they block it. Now this will be picked up inside the 25. Well, Charles, special teams, they've been a problem for the San Diego Chargers in recent years, and another problem right there.
And everyone talks about making sure their special teams are strong. Teams like San Diego who have struggled talk about fixing it, but it doesn't always come together the way you want to. Sometimes it's just one of those epidemics that hits a team that takes a while to sort out.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Smith will hand it off here to Charles. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Six yards here to go for the offense on second down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Smith on third down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, but there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold them to a three-point kick. Now you give them the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
From the gun, here's Smith. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, partner, the hit sure looks like a simple route, but I think the issue with it is a lot of time when you're making that play, you're actually working your way back inside towards traffic where the big guys are coming from inside out, whether it's defensive ends or linebackers. And a lot of the time, instead of securing the pass, your eyes might stray towards the middle and wonder where the big hit's going to come from. Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill, where a receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different sides. And the problem with that drill?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jamal Charles, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting into someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs defense here ready to head back out onto the field. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. The defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Rivers now on second down. And it's caught by the new pickup from Cleveland. It's Travis Benjamin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arrowhead after this. reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Rivers now to throw on first down. Going deep here for Allen. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on the quarterback because they're going to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Open man, it's Allen. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. Stiff-armed him. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Melvin Gordon's rookie year was a far cry from his last season at Wisconsin, wasn't it?
Boy, it was. Yeah, we got the numbers right here. 3.5 yards per carry, 641 yards, no touchdown.
Well, I think his team is really looking to do things to help him break out and get back to that Wisconsin form in 2016.
Rivers now gives to Woodhead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. Finds his target. It's Gates. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. One receiver left, that's Allen. Rivers. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
After review of the play, the movement on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Alex Smith and company heading back out there now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Automatic first down.
What are you doing for you? Nothing.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. On 1st and 10, Smith. To the right side, it's Kelsey. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to throw to tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
So do you want me to get the fuck out or you want me to stay? Why would I get the fuck out?
Make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down.
And he fires one centering point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both teams have done enough to be leading here to this point, but in a close game, you know the second half is going to have some more twists and turns, which should lead to some excitement. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Now to the middle of the first, Charles going to take it off the right side, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown, giving them an early lead. 3rd and 7. Pass will be completed over the middle, and it's going to be caught for the touchdown. They're now on top by 4. 3rd down from inside the 50. The pass is completed into tight coverage, and that connection will lead to a gain of 24 yards. Later on the drive, here he'll look into the end zone, and he cut off the long drive with the TD, which takes the lead to 3.
Hey, Mom.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That looked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. On the ground, this is Woodhead. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's get the first down. They love being physical.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's going to let this one go deep. And they went deep on first down. Proves unfruitful.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball. It doesn't work running the ball. And then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
An extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
They run again with Woodhead. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Again, it's Charles. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, it's Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
They'll run the option left. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Smith. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Third and long, it's Smith. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. One receiver left, that's Allen. First down, Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. On second down, Jamal Charles. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Back to throw, Smith. Surveying the field. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Corey Legion in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Melvin Gordon now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there'll be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
After the interception, here's Smith. Caught here by Conley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they worked on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Charles. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, it's Charles again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
To throw on second down is Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, but no problems converting there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. They give the tackle there to Chris Jones, the rookie.
So they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Keenan Allen, the intended target. And it's fourth down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field. Here's Smith now on second down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
And that is incomplete. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Rivers now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety here, Ron Parker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game to the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Smith on first down. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the stick's smooth. Charles the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
As they've done all day, they run with Charles. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They run it. It's Charles. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jamal Charles with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the fourth. And how about that, giving us our 5th lead change in the game? It's been back and forth.
No doubt about it. And right now, they're ahead, but they can't relax at all because if we've had 5 lead changes, I'm kind of betting on a 6.
Yeah, we might see a 6. Now the return comes from Dexter McCluster. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Really open Yeah, I hate you.
So out come the Chargers. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second down following the run. Play clock winding down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. That one intended for Keenan Allen, and it's 4th and 4.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The rookie from Ohio State, Joey Bosa, in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Big Joey Bosa. He gets sacks a variety of ways. That's his 2nd one of this game. But he can get them with speed off the edge. He can get it with power. But his hands, I think he has such great hands that oftentimes he uses those either throw offensive guys away or show the hands and then get past them when they try and block him.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Escapes the sack. He gets it complete to Harris. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's certainly one way to beat the blitz. Get out of your hands quickly and get it to the big fella.
Very effective. Saw the pressure, got rid of it, and the completion ensued. 3rd and long, it's Smith. He's got time in the pocket. Look at the time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
She's calling you?
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Returnable here from the 38. Oh, another.
Does that.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And now San Diego getting first down. Rivers. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
In motion right comes Allen. They run with Woodhead. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 5 yards there, and we'll bring up second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Rivers now on second down, going for the deep ball, and incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
So they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And the offense wants to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. A loss of a yard, and it brings up third.
Partly that defensive end reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
So, and I don't trust a lot of people, so thank you, Steve. I love you so much. We appreciate it. He's sending money. It's for his uncle. But yeah, I gotta finish decorating the room and stuff, and then I'll be
Now a 20th carry here for Jamal Charles. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
All right, y'all. So the room is finally done. I gotta be big at the mall right now.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. From the gun on third down, Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The play clock's running down. They come up with an offset eye. Rivers to throw it. Time for a break. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
He'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He's back to throw. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They have everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on 3rd and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 4th down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And tough starting field position here.
Light the candle.
They begin the drive with Charles. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It'd be hard to say that the defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, the confidence has...
You're welcome, baby. That picture's so adorable, baby. I want to put it in my office.
Only 2 timeouts at the defense's disposal, and it's doubtful that's going to be enough for him to get the ball back as we'll head back in for the final moments of this one. The victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
Happy birthday. So innocent. Happy birthday.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. This is Charles. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They will take the knee, and it means a great start to their 2016 campaign, a win here in Week 1.
You must go.
Here's Justin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year.
They don't feel like anyways.
rolled out of me, kept looking at him. And I was like, baby, tell them what it is. They'll be in this week. When the fuck did these come out? These are sexy as fuck. When did these come out? Saturday. Seriously? Yeah. New? Oh my gosh. You didn't see them? I swear to God I didn't see them. I seen them on Instagram. But I thought they were like, oh, they're sexy. But I don't know what to wear them, but I'm just like, I'll wear these. I don't wear this. I'll wear everything. These are sexy. Thank you so much. I really love you. Instagram. So much. Yeah, I love these things. They're so cool. I really like this color. Like I do. I like it. It's like a red. Like this is really cool. I like this a lot. I don't remember which ones they are. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm waiting for those. Man, those were hard to get. Yes. Those, they very expensive. Those, besides this was heavy. That was number one. That was hard to get. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. For a second. Well, look, this is 3D. I know this is 3D. Whatever it is. You wear it more than once a month. Tell me no. I like it. Take your ass back in the house. Yes. No. Thank you so much for baby. Babe's cleaning up as usual because she's a neat freak. Do not touch that bag. That one. Is this last two? No, that's just a card. Okay. You are so lovely. You really look like time. You did this all day, like right now today. Wow. Hey, you fucking know me. Oh, what's happening? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm gonna go tomorrow. That was so sweet. Amigos. You're fucking lying. Front row. You're lying. No, I'm not. Oh my god. The very front. You're fucking out. When? Oh my gosh. Amigos, she loves you so much. She's looking at this. You're welcome, baby. Why'd you do that? Because I know how much you love the Migos. Because you give me all this stuff. Oh my god. Because you don't turn 21 once, baby. I love you. I love Migos. There you go, shorty. You're welcome, baby. What? Me? We match both, finally! Yeah! Aw, baby! Baby, thank you so much. You're welcome. Oh, wait on that. Oh, go ahead. Oh, no. They have a pizza there. All you gotta do is take out your memory card, the thing in the side, and put it in your phone. It's activated.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use eligible points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you finish the week.
Your first bottle for your 23rd. We can still go get some more, baby. Shit. Hell What does that mean? Oh. Don't worry, y'all. I am the designated driver. Just in case y'all wondering. Shit, I love you so much. I love you too, baby. Okay. Yeah. I'm so pissed the camera don't die. While she over there, her kid, she thinks Southwest is the same resort, so she knows going somewhere. Go ahead. Puerto Rico. I got the plane tickets and everything already, and that's what we staying at. And we get massages, we get to go kayaking, zip lining, all that. No. I'm so excited. I'm not even with it. I know. I mean, it's technically not. Yeah. But it's up to I don't care. Damn, baby. Alright. Get all the fuck out. Oh my gosh, I have to start playing video games. I love you so much. I can't explore Puerto Rico. Wow, dude, fuck. How would you play right?
I'll go with that.
I'm so fucking excited. Oh my gosh. Dude, oh, I have to be skinny. Where are we going? I have to be skinny. We have to start working out. Wow, I'm so shocked. You got so much to do. I'm going to Migos. I'm going to Puerto Rico. Wait, is it 2 tickets? Yeah. Okay, so you get to come in. Yeah. You like Migos too? Yeah, I'm probably cooking up your Willow Uzi. I'm so excited. You got me an iPhone. You got me so much. These are the best gifts. Open your shit tomorrow. Open your 21 card. Oh shit, dude. I'm the one. I want to open these cards. Look at these. He is the sexiest fucking baby ever. I was looking at him like, bro. Happy 21st birthday. Now that you're 21 this time, you made some serious decisions. Oh my gosh. I really love all of this. I just want to take a picture of all of it. I got you.
Remember, the playoffs are single elimination.
So we are at Walmart currently shopping. She just got some Caprice on her shot Kool-Aid. Of course. Are you talking about something? The child. You're like 23. Also, the Jordan thing birthday party. Jordan thing. 23. That's the number. You were just I thought you were No. Bro, I'm so like, oh, for real, I'm trying to myself, but I really wish you could get there. Where else am I being? I'm thinking coffee taco that thing. No. Like, very seriously. I'm about to try to go ahead and take 2 hours. Talk about, I need the aisles open. Well, when they call me if I go in the aisle, I think I'm just going to look out as a child. I'm on. There's a first time for everything.
Robert. No. Yeah. Well, I skipped to the playoffs, but...
Oh wow, Cowboys are fucking good like chaos. Raiders win it too. The hell Cardinals.
Hey, playoffs, huh?
Going to the motherfucking palace. This shit is lit.
Huh?
But Sherman?
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's about to be 12 here. My hair look a hot fucking mess, but I don't give a fuck.
I don't work.
How you doing?
Sherman.
Oh.
Wait, now I want to try it. Is it even 12 minutes hot?
And then stop it.
Come on,